On Friday evening, 247 miners went to work inside a coal mine in northern China. By Saturday morning, 82 of them were dead. This was China's deadliest mining disaster in over a decade. But here's the part that wasn't in most headlines. The Chinese government already knew this mine was dangerous. It was on an official list of high risk sites 2 years ago. So why was it still running? And why did 82 people have to die? The explosion happened at the Liushenyu coal mine in Shanxi city, deep inside Shanxi province. Shanxi is China's coal heartland. It produces nearly a third of the entire country's coal supply, over 1.3 billion tons last year alone. At around 10 p.m. on Friday, a gas explosion ripped through the tunnels. 247 workers were underground when it hit. One survivor described what it was like. He said he smelled sulfur like firecrackers. He told people to run. As he ran, he saw workers being choked by smoke. Then he blacked out. Rescue teams moved in immediately, but they ran into a problem that made everything worse. The blueprints the mine company had provided to authorities did not match the actual layout of the tunnels underground. GPS trackers were missing. Rescue teams had to search every single tunnel manually, in the dark, in flooded conditions. By Saturday, local authorities confirmed 82 dead, more than 120 hospitalized, 2 still missing. To understand why this happened, you need to understand China's relationship with coal. Coal accounts for more than half of China's total energy consumption. It is the backbone of the world's second largest economy. Even as Beijing has pushed for solar panels and electric vehicles, coal has never stopped expanding. And where there is coal, there is danger. China's mines have historically been the deadliest in the world. In the early 2000s, thousands of miners died every year in accidents just like this one. The numbers did improve. The government consolidated the industry, shut down thousands of small illegal mines, and tightened regulations. Deaths fell dramatically through the 2000s and 10s, but the accidents never stopped. In 2023, 53 workers were killed in a mine collapse in Inner Mongolia. The following year, Beijing introduced new regulations putting more responsibility on operators and on local officials to prevent disasters. And yet, the mine that exploded on Friday had already been flagged. In 2024, China's National Mine Safety Administration placed the Liushenyu mine on a national list of disaster-prone sites. The reason? High gas content, the exact gas that caused Friday's explosion. The mine's annual production capacity was 1.2 million tons. It was operated by the Shanxi Tongzhou Coal and Coke Group, a major company, not a small, illegal operation. Within hours of the disaster, Chinese President Xi Jinping called for an all-out rescue effort and a thorough investigation with full accountability. Local authorities confirmed that the people responsible for the mining company have been placed under control. An investigation team from China's State Council was sent to the site. This is a familiar pattern. A disaster happens. Senior leaders demand accountability. Local officials and company executives are punished. New regulations are promised. And then, a few years later, it happens again. The answer is a tension at the heart of China's economy. Coal is strategically vital. Shutting down a high-risk mine costs production, costs jobs, costs revenue for local governments that depend on coal taxes to function. So the incentive for local officials, for companies, is to keep mines running, to mark the paperwork as compliant, to look the other way. The blueprints didn't match the real tunnels. The GPS trackers were missing. These are not accidents of negligence. They are decisions. Someone decided those things didn't matter enough to fix. 82 people paid for that decision. The Liushenyu mine was flagged as high risk in 2024. It was still running in 2026. 82 workers are now dead. China's government will investigate. Someone will be punished. New rules will be announced. Whether that changes anything is the question that 82 families in Shanxi province are now living with. If you want to understand not just what happened, but why, subscribe. This is what we do here.